We have 160 million euros at the start of Season 2 here. Welcome back to the Bayer Leverkusen career mode. It's time to really change up the squad a little bit. I kind of reined it in last season. I didn't want to do too much. But going into Season 2, 4 at the back, that's, I think, where I want to be. I just play my best FIFA FC with 4 at the back. And I think there's a couple of changes that I'm ready to make in the squad that will really, I think, help the system I play, but also just to stop me conceding so many and hopefully score more consistently. Although it wasn't too bad, was it? Last season, I think, when I started, it was awful. I couldn't score for like 4 or 5 games, but the goals came towards the end of the season pretty well. A lot of my players are obviously improving. The signing of Adeyemi was absolutely brilliant. I am wondering if I'm going to go with him up front this season. Boniface, very good, decent player. I've heard he's out injured. As I'm recording this, I'm probably a good few days ahead of you guys right now. Yeah, I think he's going to have surgery and he's out for a while, which is a shame. But I don't know if I really like him. He's good, but he's not great, if I'm honest. Turns like an absolute truck. So I'm thinking maybe we do go with Adeyemi up front this season, Adley on the right, or technically we could swap those guys, have Adeyemi on the right, Adley up front. They're both perfectly adequate at each role. And then we bring in a left-sided player, a top-level left-sided player. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I've got to talk about a few players that we've got this season coming back from their loans. So Bravo is one of them. 73 rated after his loan at Real Madrid. Pretty good. We've also got Azmoun back from Roma, I think it was. Excuse me. So I think he's probably going to be sold. Add him to the transfer list. I don't know if I'm going to use him. Although, with the money I've got, do I need to be selling a player that's... What's he going to get me? 15 million? Do you know what? I might keep him, at least for now. 4 strikers isn't a bad thing, especially when one of them is effectively playing as a winger for me. And Bravo can play on the wing as well. Also coming in back from a loan is... Who was it? Or was that it? I think that was it, actually. In terms of big-name players, it's Bravo and Azmoun. I have obviously got a few youngsters still in the team that I'm looking to potentially move on. Monomai being one of them. We've also got Mbamba. These guys, they're great, but I don't know if they're going to ever make it into my first team or even second team. So they're probably going to leave. Puerta is another one. Probably very good players, but just not what I need right now. So a couple of players will leave, a couple of players will come in, and let's see who I've got on the shortlist right now. Parisi, I do need a left wing back. Correa, I do need a right wing back. Bernabe, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. He will definitely come in. We need a left-footed central midfielder, someone that can come in and do Xhaka's role if needed. And then at the moment, I've got Ramazani. I don't know how high rated he is. As you know, I'm looking for a top-level left winger at this point, so he might not be quite good enough yet. But we'll look into it. He is someone that I'm interested in. I found Navas in the free agents, and I definitely would like to bring in a goalkeeper. You guys know I'm obsessed with having players with real faces, and my backup keeper doesn't have one. It is bothering me. It genuinely bothers me. It's like an OCD thing. I need players with real faces. Unless they're academy players, that's fine. But even then, I will apply a real player's face that we don't know very well, like a random 60 rated player somewhere, and put his face on. You guys, if you've been following me, will know I do that. But also, I could still potentially bring Güler back in on loan. I don't think I'll sign him. Although for 36 million, I mean, it's a bit of a bargain, really. I'm surprised it's not more. Maybe he's only got a year left on his contract. I don't know. So, where do we begin? I think we start with the absolute certain signings. I need a left wing back, so Parisi is going to be the first player I go for. I've looked everywhere. I couldn't really find anyone else that tickled my fancy, if I'm honest. We're looking at around 35 to 40 million, I suppose. But I will, of course, add in one of the youngsters. I can also add in, this is the backup goalkeeper I was talking about. Kovar, I could potentially include him. He looks a little bit like Pep, doesn't he? The Fiorentina manager. But I'm going to go and add Monomai, 2.2 million, so it's not going to add much, is it? I'll just put in 35. That's going to be my first offer. We've got so much money to play with. I'm not too worried at the moment. And they want Palacios. This has happened so many times, isn't it? Everyone wants Palacios. Okay, let's try... was it a midfielder? It was, wasn't it? Mbamba? 2.1 million. Clearly they want a midfielder. They don't want him, though. Wow. The tension has completely filled up. It is pretty much unavoidable at this point. If I get this wrong, he'll storm out, I guess. They want a 15% sell-on clause. For that, I'm not willing to pay that kind of money. That's ridiculous. This guy is going to be a backup. 38.5. This isn't going to go through, is it? Oh, okay. Well, they're going to consider it. It's not a guarantee. It probably won't go through. But I think that's a fair offer. That is way above his market value. But he does look very good, doesn't he? When his shooting improves a little bit, if it improves a little bit, he's going to be green everywhere. I could play him as a midfielder if I wanted to. Next, we have Correa. I don't really understand this. He's the same rating, but he's literally half the price. Even though he's only 2 years older. Must be a contract thing. He must be into his final year. It does make a big effect. Again, we'll try the centre-back Monomai, and I'm going to offer 20. That's my starting offer here for the Valencia manager. Oh, okay. They want Azmoun. That's interesting. I'm not going to do that, though. Let's go back to 20 and offer another player swap. Let's go this time with Mbamba. We've also got Puerta. I guess we could try him if this doesn't work. They just want money. Do you know what? That's actually a pretty good offer. 10% sell-on clause. I know you can see that now. Sometimes my camera gets in the way. Let's go 20.5. See if we can get 2 million off his market value. They want 21.6. 21. 21? Come on. Do the deal. Nice. I think he's actually going to be very good. He comes in as a perfect backup to Frimpong. Right-sided player, right wing back, right mid. Can probably do a job as a right wing as well. He's got a bit of everything. There's a guy in a random free agents kit walking around a restaurant. Okay. Let's try rotation. Oh, I haven't checked my objectives. What if I need to do like a crucial defender? Well, it is what it is. I'm going to try 4, but I guess we'll have to go for 3, won't we? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Thierry Correa. Come on. Nice. Not too expensive at all. Let's go 40k. And you can have 400,000 up front. It's normally 10 times, isn't it? The signing bonus is 10 times the wage normally. And there it is, our first signing of Season 2. And finally, we have a backup to Frimpong. We're so lucky he didn't get injured or really even suspended last season. Very lucky indeed. We don't need to watch that. Have I overpaid, though? I think that's probably a B. I'd argue it's probably a B. And it's an A, apparently. Wow, okay. We got better than their best possible deal. Apparently, it's a load of rubbish. It really is. I'm going to go for Navas just because he will probably get signed up otherwise. It'll be just good to have another option, another goalkeeper there. Although at 84 rated, he probably starts, doesn't he? At the age of 37, though, he's probably going to go down quite soon. I'm going to try and get him on rotation. He wants important. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't check the objectives again. 2-year deal, that's fine. We don't need a release clause. He's on 40. Well, he wants 44.5. Actually, no, he's asking for 29.5. Okay. 29.5 and 200,000 up front. Now he wants 34.5. Worth it. Totally worth it. Welcome to the team. We've just signed a world-class goalkeeper, but of course, we are going towards the end of his career. But that means we can sell Kovar. I'm probably saying it wrong, to be honest. So that, of course, is another A. Very, very good. 84 rated. He is better than our current goalkeeper, Hudrecki. And he's got an easier name to say. Okay, right. Let's go into my objectives and just see what we've got. I haven't even looked at this. So youth development isn't going to be my priority, of course. Sign 3 players in my youth academy to the midfield position. We can do that. I'll do that just because I'll get one of them done. Although I could do the other one as well, potentially. As long as you guys don't mind me bringing a lot of young players in. Brand exposure, 5 wins away. a streak of 5 away wins. They want me to win the Champions League and then win the cup and win the league. Guys, this will be my final season. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And finish with a profit. Okay. I hate these objectives. I cannot wait to get some good objectives in a career mode soon. I will get lucky at some point. This is ridiculous. Win the treble. This time, the Champions League included. Ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, right. Well, the 2 players I've signed don't contribute to my objectives. But what I could do, guys, if I go back into my squad hub, and if I go by age, there it is, age, I can replace Monomai with another youngster. I can replace Mbamba with another youngster and Puerta with another youngster. So if I sell all 3 of these guys, I think they're already transfer listed. They are. I'll just replace them with young players with really good potential, and I should get that objective done then. Up next, we are going to go for Adrian Bernabé. It looks like it's going to be about his market value, and he is going to be a very good signing. I'm excited about him. Wait, how old was he? 23. Nah, that's fine. I want him. I've wanted him since the start of the career mode. He is my Granit Xhaka backup, replacement, whatever. Once again, I'm going to try, because it makes sense to. We'll try and get rid of one of the youngsters. And for that, I will reduce my payment by a little bit. We'll go 12. Let's see if that's of interest. They want Amiri. No, I quite like Amiri. Whenever I've used him, I think he's pretty good. Okay, next we try... Let's go Puerta. And then I'll bump this up to 12.5. This is just... Try. Just keep trying. Oh, nice. They are willing to do the deal. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I'm just going to bring this down to 15 million. So we're paying his market value, and we're losing a youngster that I might really struggle to sell. They want 15.4. Just do it. Do the deal. And let's go ahead and negotiate his contract. Unfortunately, he won't count for any of my objectives, but he's a proper player. He's going straight into kind of like, you know, the first team and bench. He's going to be a really good player for us. Sporadic. Okay. Wait, he's gone up to 76 now? Was he 76 or was he 75? Either way, I'm very happy with signing him, finally. 4-year deal. He wants a release clause. We don't need that, mate. This is the Bundesliga, not Spain. We're not doing any release clauses. I just realised the free agents are waiters and waitresses. Never change, FC24, never change. He's only on 5 grand, but he's going to want a considerable wage here, isn't he? Let's put in 30. I might be overpaying here, but that's fine. I think that's what he's worth. We can have a look at his contract compared to other players. It's probably at a good, reasonable level there. Now, did we overpay? I think this is probably a C, isn't it? Let's have a look. It's a C, yeah. I could have got him for 14.3, but I've been able to shift a player that honestly might have taken me ages to sell. So let's go into financial wage. So Bernabé is one of our lowest paid players, and he is 76 rated. So that's worked really well. What number should I give him? I think we've got 5 available. No, we don't. Okay, we've got no numbers. This is crazy. All right, you are going to get... 28? 28. Wait, hang on. Güler is 19 years old. Hang on. Hang on. Objectives. Sign at least 3 players younger than 20. Oof. He counts. Do I get him permanently then? I think I probably do. But wait. Where does he go? If he comes in as a right winger, I don't even have a right winger. Damn, I need him, actually. I need him. I'm playing Adley. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Let's get him permanently. I'm obviously not going to pay that release clause, but if we can get him for around that 36 million mark, I'd absolutely be happy with that. Okay. What a ridiculous release clause, though, when he's worth this much. We can easily afford this. We've still got 120 odd million. I'm going to try a really cheap offer here. I'm going to go 34. Am I going to get... oh, he's already looking a bit mad at me, to be honest. Oh, they want Kasunu. No. That ain't happening. I mean, I could potentially lose a midfielder. Oh, Wirtz. I forgot about Wirtz. Do I sell him? I might just keep him, guys, just because it's very likely we're going to get fired this season. I might as well try my absolute best to keep him. One more year? I have been leaning towards just doing one more year with him, if I'm honest. I could do a swap with Amiri. I'm quite stacked in midfield now. I'm keeping Hoffman for sure, although he wants to leave. Andrick, I'm probably not going to use him, but might be good to keep hold of. Maybe Amiri is the right swap here. Do you reckon Real Madrid would be interested? Probably not. Let's go 20 plus Amiri. Risky? No. Oh, God. I have made him angry. The tension is flying high right now. 38 with 15% sell on. Nice. Okay, so the tension there really wasn't that high. Okay, well, guys, I'm doing a lot of this on the fly right now. I thought I would just get Güler on loan again. But for the objective, it does make sense to just get him. Important. Yep, he's happy with that. 5-year deal. I mean, he's 19. Come on. Of course he is going to get a 5-year deal. Doesn't need a release clause. Okay, he's willing to cut his wages quite a lot there. I thought he'd want more, to be honest. I'm going to go 55, 500 grand. Because that is very reasonable. And he wants 59. Take it. Oh my God, we've got a Güler permanently. Oh my God, how exciting. That really is a huge signing. I didn't anticipate doing this, if I'm honest. I really thought we'd get him on loan. Maybe that's why he was at the bottom of my transfer list. I wasn't really counting on it. But that objective is massive. The fact that we're going to get 1 out of, was it 3? That's really good. So I will definitely take it. And did we pay well? A B. I think that's pretty good. I've made a big decision here, guys. Navas is going to be my starting goalkeeper this season, which means Granit Xhaka is now captain. Why not? And if Navas isn't very good, if he struggles, then of course we can just revert back to having Hudrecki in goal. But honestly, the team, whilst it hasn't really strengthened on the pitch, it's more the reserves right now and of course the bench. But I've still got work to do, and I'm excited because in the next episode, we will get Parisi. Hopefully that will go through, and I don't know about Ramazani. I'm scouting him. He's got really good traits or play styles. I love having the finesse shot there for an inverted winger. Flair is brilliant. Quick step means he's going to be absolutely rapid, so I think he could be good. Even if he's kind of 78, 79 rated, something like that, I'll probably get him because he'll grow super quickly. Although, like Güler, I could go for an under 20-year-old and that would help with the objectives. So I'll come back in the next episode and we will decide exactly what we're going to do. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how we are getting on. And of course, we've got our opening game of the season in the next episode, which is against Bayern. So we'll be there for the Super Cup. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.